I got so many comments just like this one right here. Every time I tell people my age, they are in shock. People ask me, how do you look so young at your age? Reason why is my genes, obviously. I'm not gonna be here pretending or trying to sell you something and be like, oh, you know, this skincare or this cream make me look younger. No, it's my genes. And I wanna be totally honest with you. But there are certainly things you can do to look younger. One of the best things you can do is stop drinking. If you are in your 20s or your 30s, don't drink alcohol. It's gonna make you look older when you're in your 40s. In my 20s and 30s, if I would drink alcohol, it would be maybe a glass of red wine with dinner because I'm Italian and I enjoy the flavor with food, but never to get wasted or to get drunk. Obviously, never smoke. As for my diet, I've been a vegan since 2018. Becoming a vegan completely cleared my skin. I didn't go vegan for beauty reason or for healthy reason. I entirely went vegan for the animals, but that's another story for another video. Another very important thing, I never go to bed with makeup on. Your skin needs to breathe, so it's so important that before you go to bed, you wash your face and remove all your makeup. I had nothing done so far. I don't have filler, I don't have Botox. I do some microneedling here and there or PRFM. That's all natural. I never did anything of that sort. And sometimes when people abuse that in their 20s or 30s, they tend to look older. At least this is what I noticed. But hey, everybody has to do whatever they feel. Just thought that it didn't work for me. And I always had my lips, I never had fillers or anything because I just embraced who I am, and it's part also of accepting yourself as you are and loving yourself as you are. Many comments were like, oh, you look young because you don't have kids and you're not married. Well, I guess that might be another reason why. The most important thing though is your outlook on life. This is what is going to really make you glow. It's like an inner light that you can spread, and people are gonna notice that because you're not gonna let society tell you how to dress, how to do your hair, how to do your makeup. You're just gonna do whatever you like. Whenever I try to pick my outfit, I'm always like, would Valentina's as a child pick this one or this one? One that my inner child would pick is the one that usually makes me feel happier. I spend all my 30s working on myself. I noticed in me patterns that I needed to heal in order to bring to me the right person. Because if you don't heal, you're going to repeat the same mistakes over and over again. Like the right person can come along if you are not at least partially healed. Trying to understand who I am. Who is Valentina? What do I like? What do not like? And some people know that they are 20s and they find their soulmates. This was certainly not my case. I didn't know who I was when I was in my 20s and 30s. I really needed the time to find out. And I think that many people rush into things before actually know themselves, and then things don't work out. And sooner or later, you gotta deal with yourself, with your inner trouble. Some people work on it in their 20s and 30s. Some other people have to work on them in their 60s, even 70s, 50s. There is not right or wrong or better or worse. This is just my experience. And I decided to just work on myself, work on my career, on my goals, and work on who I am as a person, just so that eventually the right person can come along. The right person is gonna be a match of that energy that I have inside, because don't get it twisted. Every person that comes into your life is your mirror. I will be making more videos like this one, but for now, I think we're good. Let me know in the comment if you would like to know more. The other day, someone asked me, Valentina, how come you've been in LA 10 years and you have nothing done on your face? The answer is very simple. I did the inner work. People usually get so triggered when I say this, but I don't care. There's no way possible that if you love yourself and you appreciate yourself and you know your worth, that you are willing to inject inside your body neurotoxins. Listen, I said what I said. I'm not judging where you're at in life. If you feel like you want to do it, do it. Everybody has their own journey and their own path. Just know that when you heal, you don't need external validation anymore. When you heal, the way you see yourself changes. You stop noticing only your flaws and you are able to fully love yourself and have compassion for yourself. And therefore, you also have compassion for others. That's why I understand why many women nowadays feel the constant pressure of achieving eternal youth and perfection. That's because we live in a society that often equates youth with beauty and worth. So mine is not a judgment. I'm just answering the question, why didn't I get any work done? Because I worked on myself internally, and that allows me to just love myself, appreciate my wrinkles, simply age without fear, and I only allow myself to play with makeup because it's what I always loved and it's my job. But I will never ever consider these procedures lightly as if I was applying makeup, because it's not.
I am in my mid-20s and I feel a little silly going into Brandy Melville.
Right, listen, take this advice as if I was your bigger sister. Who cares? It's your money. Don't ever feel like, oh my god, I'm in my mid-20s. This is probably the third video that I see of people saying that. A year ago, I was 39. I got so many t-shirts at Brandy Melville and I never cared what anyone would think. It is my money. I spend it as I want it. If I want, I buy Zara Kid. Sometimes I do it. Sometimes I go and I find a t-shirt. It fits me. Why not? And I'm 40 this year. Like, why do people live like that? Just enjoy life. Don't worry. I get it. In your 20s, sometimes, we're too consumed by what everyone else thinks about us. But don't worry, just go and buy whatever you want. And I know a documentary is about to come out about Brandy Melville, so that is another story which I didn't know about a year ago. The point of this video is not that, it's about your age. Just enjoy life. You're gonna live so much better. Because I wish I knew that when I was in my 20s, so that's why I'm sharing it. The amount of comments that I received says, you are not 40. It's crazy. I won't be here trying to sell you the magic skincare that is gonna make you look young. It's my gene, let's be honest. But there are certain things you can do to look younger. Number one, we have to stop thinking that when you're in your 30s, you're starting to get old. Life is just starting. If you put in your head while you're in your 30s, late 20s, 30s, that you're getting old, that becomes a belief. So what happens when you have a strong belief is that you start dressing in a way that make you look older. You start doing your hair in a way that makes you look older because you think, well, this is what I'm supposed to do at my age. I always just did and wear whatever made me feel happy. Once you have this figured it out, then you can wear whatever you like. You need to pick things that makes you happy. For example, I adore jewelry. And every piece of jewelry that I have, it has a little meaning. So pick something that is meaningful to you. For example, I recently got the most beautiful earrings for Valentine's Day. Do I have a boyfriend? No. Am I gonna go on a date? Who knows? It's still early to say, but hey, look how pretty these are. These are the type of things that I'm talking about. Wear things that bring you joy. Sometimes I get comments under my videos that my hairstyles are for little girls. They would never wear them in their 30s. Like, I don't care. My hairstyles are ageless. If they make me feel good, I'll wear them. That's my rule. That's my number one rule. Stop thinking about what everybody else is gonna think. The more you do things for others, the more wrinkles you're gonna get. Check this out. These are the cutest. If you're in your 20s and 30s and you still don't have white hair, have your natural hair color. It's gonna make you look younger because it's going to make your hair healthier. When you don't color your hair, it's thicker, it's stronger, and automatically it makes you look younger. Another thing you can do to look younger is follow trends. Follow trends that you actually like. For example, there's this trend of like doing your freckles. I don't care how old I am. I like freckles. I'm gonna do them on me. Always what you like, not all trends. Stop caring about society and what other people think. It's your life. Everyone's journey and everyone's path is different. You're not supposed to do what everyone else is doing. You have your own journey. You have your own story. You have your own past Therefore, you're gonna have your own future. I promise you that a good 80% of why you're aging faster is because you worry about society expectation of you. I'm adding a little bit of concealer here because I wear glasses, and so usually I get the sign of my glasses. And I'm using the new Fenty concealer, which I really like. And then I go over with the blush. One more thing that it's so important. This is so important. Please listen to me. Do not treat cosmetics procedures as if it was makeup. Do not treat needles, injections, treatment so light as you would do with makeup. It is not makeup. While I don't judge anybody that decides to do those type of things, just keep in mind, if those things are not done in the right way, you can easily look much older than what you are. Although you're trying to do that not to look old. I have no Botox. You see, I can move my forehead perfectly. I don't want a prize for that. I'm just saying that if I had a limiting belief in my head saying, oh, you're old, you're 40, if that will be my belief, I would have Botox. Even if people might say, oh, but you don't need it. No, look, I do have wrinkles. So if I had that belief, I would have Botox right now. There are literally 19 years old with Botox. And you do you. Even if I look young, if I had those beliefs, you know, I could go and do like a little thread here. Look, just doing this will make me look younger. Do I do it? No, because aging is a natural process. We're human. We're supposed to age no matter how many things and treatments you do here and there. Ultimately, we're all going to age and look old. Just embrace it. Accept it. I also want to recommend one movie that will shift your perception about aging. I believe it's from Disney, but I'm not 100% sure. It's called Tuck Everlasting. You go and watch it. I'm sure something will click in your head and will make you feel grateful that we age. I really noticed that helped me so much to make my hair look healthier and my skin better and better is celery juice. I drink 16 ounces every morning as soon as I wake up before having breakfast, and then I wait about 15-20 minutes before having breakfast. The difference that I noticed in my skin, in my hair, in my health in general, remarkable. I hope you enjoyed this little chat. Let me know in the comments if you want to know more.